put on there this morning, Tor?
I saw it. I did not take the quiz.
He's 2% Jedi.
2% Jedi. Rank 3.
I was 2% Jedi and 98% Sith.
Not surprised. Not gonna lie.
I was like, there's no surprise there. Alright.
So, we're gonna kick this off?
Right on. Whenever you're ready, Tor.
Here we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Cawfee Tawk. Yes, we're back from vacation.
Yes!
Yeah, it was a long,
Finally.
nice little break, and I'll make a video of what basically I've been going through my whole backyard. It's almost done. So, well, what I pay people to do. Okay? Thank you, Dan.
Rich son of a bitch.
Send some of that my way, why don't you?
And send it our way.
I'll be last. I have a little announcement to make, so for me, on my personal part. So we're going to start up like we always start, briefly. What's been going on? Summer and Nalagag, you're going to kick it off.
I have done absolutely nothing.
No! Nalagag, you and I have made 2 lovely series that will never finish.
You have some really good series out there.
That will never, ever, ever finish, that aren't finished right now.
Bastards of the Old Republic, and what's the other one?
Politically incorrect leveling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Yes.
No,
a lot of people, well, I don't know how many people message me and are like, did you do the incorrect on purpose? And I'm like, yes, that's the point.
It's very funny.
Yes, so that's cool.
That's basically what I've been doing a whole summer, is basically doing the leveling series with Hal and playing a variety of games and playing both gearing up my tunes and being on the beta.
Yeah, carrying a raid group. You've been doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tor was gonna say something, but no.
Tor's like,
whatever. Fuck you, Nalagay.
You got no sponsors today, man?
Oh, yeah, what's your sponsor?
Sponsor? Okay. My sponsor is Flag Shack, Dutch Tobacco.
Dutch Tobacco. Wow.
Very nice. Comes with
illegal in Holland.
Clogs.
Illegal in Holland.
Illegal in Holland.
Yeah.
All right, Havanis, what's up with you?
Oh man, I've been working my ass off. I've had I just come off of 2 straight weeks of work, and then I fucking got sick, which was gross, and I was snotting everywhere. So that was kind of bad. And
Hal?
Atkin? No, it's not time for masturbating yet.
Anyways.
Besides that, we've been hard at work with the leveling series, like you mentioned, Bastards of the Old Republic and Politically Incorrect Leveling. I've been streaming a little bit more lately, trying to anyway. And,
Been sold out.
Shh, that's coming up soon. And for my sponsor, I'd like to thank the folks over
at Astroglide.
At Microsoft. Thank you guys for sending me this in the mail. But I did not appreciate what you sent me afterwards when you told me you sent me the wrong thing. You actually meant to send me this, which is a bricked Xbox 360. So, thank you for that, guys.
All right, Dan.
Well, as you can see, there's more lights in the Epic Danny house.
Yes. Cleaned a little bit.
Yes.
Oh, you should see the non-mess on the right to me. But, you'll see a little bit of my latest journey video because Star makes an appearance, because Star sits right there while I'm filming it, and I'm like, don't realize she's in frame until after I've already rendered it. Still doing the journey videos.
You're doing great, man. By the way.
Well, yeah. 229 as of Friday the 26th of awesome. September. So, got videos in the pipe. Doing my MMO series. I did a QQ some more video a little bit ago, and Archage was this close of getting one, but they finally solved their problem. So. I've got a.
How is that?
It's interesting. I've only played like about 30 minutes of it so far, but so I'm going to roll it into the MMO series and see if it keeps. Because I'm looking for stuff to play because some stuff was just starting to lose me. I mean, I even lost interest in WildStar. Go figure.
Fail star.
Just like everyone else.
Everybody else.
It just took me a little
Hal
while.
and I,
to
we didn't even get
realize.
into live. It was
Charge your PayPal even though it's removed from the account, Star. I like that.
we got 1 free month and that was it.
Yeah. That was part of it.
Did some cleaning and reorganization here. Updated my computer since last we had this. Mainly got a new hard
How'd that
drive. I finding my recordings are a lot easier. There's no lag so far. So, and the fans now make it a little quieter. So things are going cool here.
Nice.
Sponsor?
Yes, coffee, the drug of choice.
Nice.
Oh,
Is that a drug cup?
It's a drug coffee cup. It's prescription.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I found it on Amazon.
Oh my
and I was
god!
like,
Oh my god! Put it back up again. The cup itself is the pill bottle. Look at that. Look at the. Yeah. It's actually the pill bottle itself.
Yeah, Hal's he's a smart one there. Nothing
like
gets past Hal.
When before a little bit before the hospital fiasco, I saw that on Amazon, and I was like, "Oh man, I gotta have it. I don't care if Dad's gonna kill me because we have yet another coffee mug in the pantry. I gotta have that." So I grabbed it as soon as I could, and still keeping it despite the hospital fiasco.
So, with me, my announcement is, this might catch a lot of people by shock, but basically, I'm giving up on video making. Let me correct this. I'm still gonna do Cawfee Talk. I'm gonna do an occasional video, but I just lost.
Gaming related.
I just don't. I lost the feel to make videos. I just lost it. Maybe I'll get it back. I'm not saying I'm gonna stop making videos. I mean, we're gonna still push Cawfee Talk. I'm still gonna do my Loot Crate videos, but I just,
You know why?
Why?
You know why?
Why?
You don't have anyone to work with.
Maybe.
And it's not that you don't have anyone to work with. It's just that you don't fucking talk to me anymore, you asshole.
Fuck you. What? Man, I invited you to my house.
You and I could be doing Dead Island right now, but you don't want to do it.
Last time we played Dead Island, you winded up drunk saying, I gotta go because I'm falling asleep. And you're just running up to the zombies, hitting them drunk. He's drunk, I could take him. He dies. And then he runs, he reses, and he comes back. I could take him.
It's like me and Tor in Destiny. He's like, oh yeah, you gotta go through there, this stuff, and then this stuff. Level 15 up there, I'm level 5, and I'm like, I'm gonna hit him. I'm hitting him. Tor's like, you're gonna die. Yeah.
Maybe I'm just taking a break, but
take a break, and you and I'll talk later.
I mean,
you and I talk later.
But I've been having a lot of real life stuff. Like, I don't know, I like to show it off, but
oh god,
my pool was over there. You can see a little bit of the lights and the.
You see why
I just renovated.
Stopping. You see why he's stopping videos now. He's got all the YouTube money he needed.
I took all the YouTube money and I did my backyard. And 8 years work. No, it's almost.
It's almost 9 years.
9 years, 9.5 years, around there, of YouTube making videos. Yeah, that money paid off.
It paid off big time.
Over time.
Look, he renovated his home. He bought a home. He bought a pool, and then he even hired The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, to do scorecards for him when he gets out of his pool. Rocket, he's like Tor's like, how did I do it, Rock? And The Rock's like, your candy ass did great. 10 out of 10.
So, my sponsor is diabetes. Diabetes.
We're not saying that Coke, our beloved sponsor, would give you diabetes.
But diabetes.
But diabetes.
Diabetes.
Diabetes?
Diabetes. That is my sponsor for today. Go get some.
Go get some diabetes.
Sure. Go get some Coke.
Go get some Go get some Coke.
No. Wrong Coke.
I know it's
Okay.
I know it's a side tangent, but it was funny. I thought an Allagag yesterday when I was at work. You know, I work in a grocery store, right? So you know the conveyor belt that you put your groceries on, like there. I said it would be pretty easy for a crackhead to rig that up to just put a line of Coke on there. He doesn't even have to move his nose. He just holds it. He gets somebody in the back. He's like, "Oh, that's good."
Okay, mascot time.
All right. So everybody, our coffee.
If you're showing
talk,
your mask, I'm showing mine.
Our topic of Coffee Talk tonight is we're gonna talk about Destiny.
Yep.
Because a lot of us have played it, and we're gonna mix in Gauntlet because Nalagag doesn't have Destiny, so we're gonna even it out with Gauntlet. I haven't played Gauntlet, but they have, so it kind of like evens it out. So Destiny, what do you think about it? I think I'm like a crackhead. I'm playing it nonstop. I log on early in the morning. It's like 7 o'clock. I do my dailies on there so I can gain rep to buy more gear. I'm currently level 25, almost level 26. Level 30 is the cap.
30 or 25?
30. 30 is the
Did
cap.
increase it?
They
just raised it.
It was originally 27, but no one. When you hit 27, it's a wall. It is an actual wall.
Right.
We don't know what kind of wall, but it's a wall.
After you hit
what was
27,
it?
you have to raid, basically hit the raid.
No, what was it? It was those stupid orbs of fucking light or whatever that you spawn every once in a
You
while.
have to collect orbs of light. That's basically your XP.
Okay.
You hit 20, then the real game starts at level 20. That's when you collect gear that have light. When your light meters fill up, you get more levels. There is a Queen's event going on for a week. If you do her quest, which is the level 26 elite quest, you get an epic head chest piece. So it helps you build up your light big time.
Spoiler alert, it's a boss you've beaten already.
Yeah, pretty much it's just an event. It's just like a regular thing. But, you do these... Yeah. So you do these events. Oh, so let me get back to it. If anyone hasn't played Destiny, it is a first-person shooter MMO. It is amazing.
No, not MMO.
It has a lot. It has instances. It has raids.
It has instances, but it's not. You're not going to see 100 people in a zone.
No, you see about 6 in a zone.
You see about 6 people in a zone. So what they've kind of done with that is it's not an MMO, but it uses the basis of what an MMO would be. I can't remember what they had it. It was padded something that they put for it. It's not an MMO, but it's close to it.
And I'm
Got elements of
I'm not a first-person shooter person. I hate first-person shooters, and I'm not a console gamer. And this is actually bringing me to console, and I'm loving. And the funny thing is, it got horrible reviews by all the critics. But it's the number 1 fastest selling game to date.
You'll like Warframe then on a console if you. Like
I have to try Warframe because I know you've been playing it. So your thoughts? How you lightly been playing it?
Like you, I was getting my nose pretty powdered into that thing pretty heavily, and I'm level 12, almost 13 now. Like you said, I stopped a little bit because work come up and stuff. Like, I don't have a lot of time to do it.
We need to do strikes so you can get a taste.
Yeah. But what I've done 2 strikes, one with you, and then there's another one I did just random with a bunch of randoms.
Mm-hmm.
That random one, it was a little bit better because you group up with randoms and it could go up to the 3 team. You and I were doing it as 2.
I grouped up with a level 29, and it felt so carried. I was like level 18. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so getting... But it was nice.
Well, anyway, I'm like level 13 almost now. I can tell you that PvE wise, I would like more exposition to the story. I don't find that the story is
Wait.
enough on its own. I know that people say, "Oh yeah, wait till to the end of the story," and I have kind of looked ahead of that, and I like it, but you don't get any explanation hardly as to how long you've been dead, how long it's been since there's been human activity around you, and how long have these Fallen been on the first planet. Like, you get nothing about that.
They could probably lead into that in the future.
Which
Like a
sucks.
history.
Which sucks because I have the worst feeling in my gut that they had it done like that first, and then they cut it and said, this is DLC number 2, or number 3, or number 4.
Well,
I'm
Dan and
afraid.
we played beta, and from playing beta, this game has come a long way from when we were playing beta.
Is it so far in a good direction, or so
like
far in a
a
bad
million
direction?
miles in a good direction?
Yeah, I'd have
Okay.
to agree with Toray. When I actually plugged it in and started playing myself, I was like, "Oh, cool! We got somewhat of a story. It might not make sense right now,
We
but
had our
we've got
doubts.
somewhat of a Because when we played the alpha or the beta or whatever it is, whichever one we did, we were just basically thrust in. Okay, here you go kill things, and if you want to do a quest, there's a little shiny light over there, and you go over there and you click on it, and something will happen. And then there's a world boss that you kill, and you don't get any loot, and it'll take you.
You still don't get any loot.
You still don't get loot, by the way. Spoiler.
He's
alert.
part of Strike.
But I feel like maybe I'm not.
Okay. I thought it was just me.
As hyped for it as you. Oh, sorry.
2 words.
Am I back
It's a
yet?
dog. Dog. It's a wags a dog. Wags. Okay.
Am I back now?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
yes.
you're back.
I don't know if it's because I wasn't hyped for it like you guys are. Because I didn't like Destiny at first when it came out.
But Dan and I when we played beta and we were getting it live, we were like, damn. Dan and I weren't sure we were going to buy the game because it was good. It was beautiful.
I only
it was
bought the
lacking.
game. I only bought the game on your guys' recommendation. You guys told me, Hal, this is a game you'll like. So when I went out and got the Xbox One, which, just so you know, I was going to get a PS4 because I didn't want the fucking Xbox One, but it was cheaper than the PS4, so I took it. When I went and got it, I was like, okay, well, I'll get it because I want to play with Dan, or if I was getting with the Xbox, I was going to play with you, Tor. So that's what I was thinking.
To be honest,
yes.
I love the game so much, I might actually just get it for the PlayStation so I could play with Dan.
I was thinking
And you should go
tax
full-time
time.
PlayStation.
Yeah. Tax time, I'll probably pick up PS4 and get it for that too as well.
Because I only know Dan and Brik. That's it.
Yeah.
On the PlayStation.
I feel like there's not enough story there for the PvE part of it. I would like more story, and if they're gonna offer it as DLC, I hope it's free DLC.
It's
Yes.
just extended story, the DLC.
I hope that it does something. I hope they give us more free DLC than they planned on giving us, because I was disappointed with that, and I still am. But again, I'm not as far as you guys, so maybe I'll
Have
get
you
better.
PvP'd yet?
I have PvP'd, and that's the other
It's your standard.
piece of shit that I don't like.
It's your standard PvP, to be honest.
It's your standard PvP, but there is a lot of instant kill guns. And I don't agree with the fact that they're saying, oh, well, armor bonuses and all that stuff don't work. If you look at it, though, if you're a... What's the Warlock? Sunwalker? Or
I don't
whatever?
know. I never played a Warlock. I only have
How-
a Titan.
I don't know. There's one that's like Sunwalker or something, and you shoot...
That big
balls
ball
of-
of fire? Yeah.
big ball of fire. I think it's probably the Warlock, but that is 15 plus. If you can get grouped with someone who's level 5, and your abilities are still higher. Like, they don't scale down. Nothing scales down. Your gun damage is still high. Your armor is still high. It just doesn't affect as much when it's blocking bullets.
Right.
I find there's too many insta-kill guns. I thought if they were going to do something like that, if they could fix it, maybe do a level range between 5 and 10, and then 10 and 15, and so on and so forth. Just to make it a little bit even, because the other night I was playing against a fucking level 27 who was kicking the shit out of me with a fucking shotgun every 2 minutes.
Exactly. I've had the problems too.
And I raged so hard at it, and I know I'm taking a lot of time, but I gotta tell you what I think about it, right? Fuck their story progression bullshit when you die. I was on the last fucking boss on a level 8 mission.
No respawn?
No, and fucking no respawn thing popped up. And I'm like, oh, don't you fucking do this to me, game. Don't you fucking do this to me. One of those stupid, the slow thralls, the ones that explode.
Oh, the blight, they're like blights that they have their hands
Yeah,
like
with like, oh, I want a hug, come hug
yes.
me, and then blow up.
I need a hug.
I need a hug? Well, the guy beside me blew up and killed me and took me all the way to the fucking start of that whole thing. A fucking 15-minute gunfight to get to the end boss.
1 second for me. Keep on.
I was so disappointed with it. It really fucking sucked, and I didn't like it at all. Other than that, are you drinking from a fucking horn?
Yeah.
He's a Viking. What do you expect?
Drinking out of the fucking horn.
Well, Dan was showing off, so I thought as well.
Okay. Well, anyway, if I had to give it a rating out of 10, I'd say 6, 7. It's okay. I think it's more fun if I was playing it with a friend, but that's for most games, right?
Yep. Dan.
Yeah.
Well, despite what Halvana says, I really haven't gotten too deep into it, mainly because there's other things that I've been playing, concentrating on some of my series and stuff for my channel. But when I have gotten into it, the only thing I don't dislike is it seems to be a little grindy, because you do a mission that's like a level 2 mission, and
apparently Aliria wants to talk.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take care of that. And when you get out of it, if you're lucky, you might gain a level, but the next storyline is like a level 4, and you're like, okay, do I want to do a repeat, or do I want to do the challenging thing? So it's kind of,
Well, that's when you have the bounties. The bounties actually help you really boost up your levels.
Well,
that's the other thing.
I didn't know about the bounties,
That's the other thing. Those bounties are gorgeous, except for the PvP ones. Again, right back to
I
the
don't
PvP.
do the PvP ones. I just do the PvE ones.
I was doing
and that's
one
enough
the
to
other
give
night.
you levels. Just handing
Yeah.
2 of them get you levels.
Because I had the one that they give you. I'm sorry, Dan, but I had the one that they give you, and it's like,
Some of them are easy.
win Crucible 5 times. I said, okay, well, I'll try that. It took me 3.5 fucking hours to get that thing done, but I did it. And I was like, I'll take the other ones with me. It's like, kill 15 Warlocks, kill 15 Hunters, kill 15 Titans. I had to delete them 2 days ago because I needed more room for PvE ones.
That's why I just rather do the PvE ones. If I want a PvP, I'll just queue up there and just have fun.
Yeah.
But the
Sorry,
PvE ones are really easy, Dan. You should just go there, pick up a few, because some of them are while you're questing, kill some creatures. They drop little shards that automatically get counted, and you're doing a bounty while doing your questing. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, but I haven't gotten that far into it, but it's interesting. I won't say that. Won't say anything about that. It's like, ooh, I'm gonna shoot things. Boo, 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 boo. And it's nice. Occasionally, you run into people. It's like, oh, there's a level 10 here. Okay, cool. Oh, he's killing my mobs. Shame on him.
But I noticed that you still get loot.
Yeah. You do still get loot
If they kill it next to you, and you don't even
as
have
long
to
as you
tap it.
tagged it.
I've actually times where I'm not near it and they drop loot.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like one time when I was exiting a building. Oh, there's some mobs, and they get mowed down by this level 10, and I'm like, oh, okay. And all of a sudden, I get you've got some ammo, and I'm like, huh?
oh,
So,
nice.
but I've heard a lot of negative about it, but I haven't experienced it yet. Then again, I haven't gone too far into it, so
Flip it so I can see the code.
Actually, here, it's got it. The code is scratch here.
Sorry, Dan. Go ahead.
that's okay. Well, that's pretty much it. The game's good. It's keeping me so far. We're just gonna have to see once I get farther. So,
Have you tried? Oh my god, have you
Purple.
tried? Fuck, you want to compare toys then? Princess Celestia. Take it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Now the guy's got a
Okay.
horn. You can't.
you've asked for it, Tor.
Oh god, he's gonna beat you. He's gonna beat you within an inch of your pathetic life. Yes.
Oh, you win.
Pikachu.
But
Is that Ash Ketchum just
look at
dressed
my-
up as a
where is it?
Gundam?
Look at my buttons. All my loot crate buttons.
No, I was going through the mall a couple of days ago, and I found it's sort of a Lego-ish thing, and I was just like, wow, that looks interesting because it's sort of a transformer. I don't want to bother with it because you have to take some things off, but
No wonder. You know what? It's absolutely no wonder that Misty and Ash didn't steal the deal, because Ash looked like that motherfucker. Hey, you're gonna get copyright claim from Wrigley Scott. Thanks.
So, like I see, everybody knows my thoughts. I think the game is amazing, and I am not
And
a
though,
console
have you
person.
tried PvP? Did you try the PvP yet? Or no?
I don't think he's at the level to try PvP yet.
Are you
no,
level
I haven't
5?
tried. I haven't tried PvP. No.
Okay.
One thing, this is so minor, but I think it's so cool. When creatures don't just spawn out of nowhere. In this game, they actually get dropped from a ship, and they keep dropping more troops in. Not
Or they
like
come from a wall.
or they come
Can
out
I-
of a
Sounds like
cave.
Halo.
Can I tell you why I don't like that?
Why?
Because
Sounds like Halo.
it's always the same spot.
That's true.
It's not anything you'll have to worry about ever if you're like out in the world. It's not like, oh, they're to the left this time. They're not going to come in from the right the next time.
Did
They
you
always
hear
come
about-
in from the left.
Did you hear that they canceled they put a patch out on those caves?
Yeah,
loot
because
caves?
people were fucked by
Every
the level 14.
Every 6 seconds, creatures would come out of a cave, and they would just farm it, boom, 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 and they would get epics.
Yep.
I was like, what didn't I know about that cave?
No, I didn't like it at all for that aspect of the game. But I do like the fact that it's a cool shooter, and it's one of the best ones I've played that actually work really good with a fucking gamepad.
If they would make Borderlands like that, that would be awesome.
That's the vibe I got from it, was Borderlands.
Pretty
It's
much.
Borderlands
Yeah,
without
major
its humor.
complaint. So basically, the major complaint about it was the fact it was just Borderlands online.
It's Borderlands Online without humor.
They need to make a Borderlands like that.
Oh, and what's his face? Peter Dinklage talks to you all the time. And
Yes.
It's awesome. Except
Peter
it sounds
Dinklage.
like
Peter
that he didn't
Dinklage.
give a shit. He's just all like, oh, there's some things here.
You underestimate my powers.
Oh, wait. Before we move on to the next topic, Tor, I just want to say that what I was going to say about the story was when you go talk to the speaker, even he doesn't give a shit, because he's like, I could tell you about the great battles. I could tell you about the countless worlds affected by the Traveler's Light. But I don't give a shit. And he stops fucking talking to you about that and just goes on to something else.
Hey, he's like, here, take this aluminum too.
It's aluminum!
It's aluminum. So, I mean, I'm so pro Destiny. I mean, right now I'm itching to
I like
to,
it.
to play a
I
little
like
bit
it.
more. So we're gonna go on to the next game. I haven't played it yet. and it kind of sucks because I really want to, but Destiny has a hold of me right now.
We can finally get Nalagag's opinion on a game.
Yes. So
Well-
the next game is Gauntlet. They redid the old '80s classic game Gauntlet. Some of the viewers are too young, so they won't know. But we have a lot of older viewers that have actually put quarters into Gauntlet and just played the hell out of that game, like I did.
Yeah, for those that are too young, we used to go to the mall, and there used to be this place called an arcade place, and you got in and there was games, and you put quarters in the games, and you got to play them for
Hold on.
however long you survived.
I got one better than you. Kids, this is a quarter. This is what a quarter looks like. It's not mommy and daddy's Visa debit card anymore.
Yeah.
You actually had to go take
It's not
physical
PayPal.
money. You took physical change, and people are like, "What the fuck is change?" That's the stuff that was left over from the actual money you had. Just so you know.
Oh, that's one thing is I just use my credit card to those arcade games.
Yeah,
It would work. It would work.
yeah, well, I always just I bought $20 fucking worth of tokens and then con people on Mario Kart games when I went there.
You wanna really fuck with a teenager's head? Show him a beeper.
I don't know what that is.
See, that's now like
You know, You want to know why I wouldn't
I
do
had
that?
beepers.
It's basically a cell phone without the phone nowadays.
just
It's texting
Okay.
before
It's
texting
just
was a thing.
It just basically you give your
Oh.
number. When you see the number,
It-
you call it.
You know what? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that because you want to know why? I'm afraid it'd be like if someone was thought out from the past, they would see it and they'd be like, "Oh, oh," and start freaking out.
Or another way to break a teenager is just play the old AOL dial-up sound.
You've got mail.
the
Well, that sounds-
Imagine. I used to hate dialing up late at night, like at 1 o'clock in the night, because he would dial up. Shh! I'm like, shut up!
Shut up! I'm trying to look at porn.
I'm trying to
damn
look
it.
at porn. Shut up!
Anyway.
All right, Nalagag, Gauntlet.
Yes, please let me know because I want to play, but I haven't had a chance.
Basically, what I feel about the game, I'm too young to basically ever. I've never played the arcade game or the NES games or any whatever. So this is the first time I've ever played Gauntlet. It is a very good game. I would say that. It's a very fun game. It is actually has, which I told people actually before we actually joined the podcast. There's actually a final end to the game.
Yeah.
Would you say it's kind of like Diablo style?
It's like Diablo, but not to click to move.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah, it's
the
just-
ending, without spoiling anything, does it signal a second game? Or is it a final ending? Does it feel...
Or does it satisfy the player?
Does it give you... Did it satisfy you when you played it?
Oh.
Not really.
No?
Not gonna lie, because I felt like I was kind of cheaped out. Because honestly, I didn't play the game for 5 hours and I already beat it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And it was not.
Yeah,
it's
but
not
you're
really that
European,
long.
so it's fine.
But still, 5 hours for a game, it's not a
Nah, I
lot.
mean, it's weird.
Yeah.
For 5.
Uh-oh. Dominoes.
Wait. Oh shit, I'm connecting to the internet, guys. Sorry. Sorry.
You got mail.
But yeah, the game is actually very, very fun. I was actually quite surprised about it. Actually, I didn't think I would enjoy the game at all. Because I'm more used to the click to move thing with Diablo and so on and so forth.
It felt better in Gauntlet, didn't it?
Yeah, way, way better. It was actually more smooth. And you felt more like
That's-
control of your character than it is in Diablo.
They should let you play the old Gauntlet, the original. Like,
Well,
as a
actually-
hidden Easter egg. I know
I
you can
want-
set it, but
You can set it to
I'd
the
rather
old
play
Gauntlet.
I want to play the original.
There is
I-
the setting in the... You actually put the original arcade graphics to the current one.
Basically, all it does is says we're gonna airbrush the shit out of this fucking terrain and then make it look twice as shitty so it runs on 4 gigs of RAM.
Or I say, oh yeah, fuck the wizard.
Yeah, fuck that thing.
Is he OP or what? Because I say his spells. I know that he has a lot of spells.
He's
He does
difficult
a
as
lot-
fuck.
He does a lot of damage because if you take like the other classes, it's okay. You have left click for your basic attack. You got your right click for your hard hitting attack, but it's a slower attack. Fucking
Yeah.
wizard, you got like okay, right click, space bar, left click, and okay, then you use this ability. And he had shift left click, and then do this ability, and then he had like shift right left click, and then do this ability.
Basically, the wizard is arcade and action RPG equivalent to Guitar Hero. You gotta fucking take your keyboard. You gotta be like,
Then you unlock your cheat code.
and then you unlock the cheat code, and then you can play it with your tongue.
Yeah.
But
So what are your thoughts, Hal?
my thoughts, first and foremost, if you don't have one of these fuckers, don't play the game. Do not play the game if you don't have one of these. Nalagag, it was Doy this morning. Doy's like, I don't have a gamepad. I'm like, okay, well, you can use the keyboard for it. He was using the keyboard. He was getting hit by shit that he shouldn't have been getting hit by. And me, I was just all like, ooh, I'll just fucking move the stick around and move around and all that.
It does say in the intro, it's recommended.
It is recommended for a gamepad, and yes,
It is.
you need it. You need it.
Only one thing I would like to mention before sorry cutting you off, Al, is
Yeah,
one
no,
little
go ahead.
problem I have with it is the fact that you can't rebind your keys.
At all.
That's something that they
At all.
should work on.
I'm not saying the controls are fine from my end, like using the W, S, and D, Q, E, Shift, Spacebar. Its controls are fine, but
But you'd like to be able to bind them
yeah,
yourself.
bind them. What of the people who are left-handed?
Guys,
Because it's
game
set by
developers.
default. Set by
Game
default to the right-handed people.
That's why I have this.
Yeah. Game developers, please, if you're going to make a game, fucking allow rebindable keys.
For a sector, I thought I was a dildo.
I thought it was your sex toy.
Sorry, Dan.
Anyways. Yeah, so anyway, I mean, I like it. I've only done, like, the first 4 chapters, like the little one that we did yesterday in Alagag.
Yeah.
I haven't done the other ones. Are they more of a story and different from the first 4, or no? Is it just
No.
the same shit?
It's not really. Well, there's no much of a story at all. It's more likely you get more tougher enemies.
That's it?
Yeah, and you get like stages. Like there's one stage where it's dark and you have like a torch on you, but the torch only shows like a little small circle.
Oh,
to
so
be
you're
fair-
not, you can't see things in the distance?
Yeah,
At
that's
all?
one of the stage. One stage, and one
That's
other
cool.
stage is once you get to the final stage. There's like lava all over the place. They spew like rocks on the platform. If you stand out, you take damage, but the enemies also take damage, so you can actually strategize.
Oh, okay, so you can
Victor.
use you use the environment to help you.
Yep.
That's cool. I
And you
know
don't
that.
get death in those.
Okay, I know that Doy pointed out this morning that the detail to like when you do attacks and stuff are awesome because he was like, I wonder. He sat there. He's like, I wonder if I shoot at this step, does it go up over the step or does it go into the step? It goes into the step, and then like when parts of sand, you can actually see your footprints in the sand too, which is weird. I don't know. It's little aesthetic things, right?
I like the small details to make the game very neat.
It does. I like the fact that there's hidden rooms everywhere that you have to take those explosive barrels and blow them up. I like that.
And sometimes it fucks you over.
It does fuck you over sometimes, like yes.
Yeah.
But I enjoy it. I think again with multiplayer games, it's so much better if you have a friend and you're in Skype or you're playing co-op at home, like a couch co-op. I think it's so much better. I always had the most fun playing Gauntlet Dark Legacies for the
That was
GameCube.
good.
I love that thing. GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Xbox. I loved the GameCube version because my friends would come over and they'd be like, "Man, let's fucking play some Gauntlet." And don't hear that anymore. People are like, Gauntlet?
He doesn't
Is that
hear
a glove?
friends anymore. He just doesn't have friends. So.
I don't have
I
friends
didn't even know
anymore.
what Gauntlet was until Tor gifted me the game.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, guys. Tor's so rich he buys for us still. So, add him to your Steam list.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, just beware what he sends you.
Yeah. Barbie's Dream House Party Adventure 14.
He gave me that game too.
Wait, but did you get Sephiroth's Sword Edition?
I did actually.
Oh, damn.
So Dan,
Sephiroth's Sword
have you
Edition.
played it yet?
Yeah, I jumped in on it. I did a first impressions video. Basically, I chose the Valkyrie and just tried to kill things. And
Valkyrie for life.
it was weird because I like how, I put in a lot of quarters into the original, Gauntlet and Gauntlet 2. And I was trying to adjust to not being just the throw the sword thing. It's like, okay, this does this does this does this, and I'm like, okay, why? And let's just say I died a few times.
Red Warrior needs food badly.
I love that. I loved it. Especially when
Interaction
Nalagag
between
went
characters.
when the interaction between characters. Did you know your characters, when you're in co-op, fucking poke fun at each other and stuff?
They do?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I sliced and destroyed all the food on the fucking table, and how Nalagag's character goes, "I needed that." And I'm like, really? Did he just say that? And then my character goes, "Oh no, I hit him with my shield." And the shield goes through Nalagag, and his warrior goes, "Try hitting the enemies next time." I'm like,
Well, that's cool.
they're
I
so
didn't know
freaking
about
cool.
that.
Yeah, it's co-op, Dan. It's so much better with co-op.
It is.
Saying that, though, I think if we do play co-op, someone's gonna fuck us over when death comes, because fuck that dude.
Yeah.
Death
You can
actually
play up to
chases
4,
you.
right?
Death actually chases you through the level. Like, periodically, you'll have like a time. You could have like 5 minutes where he's not there at all, and then you could be in like the far back corner, locked into a small room, and he'll come up and go and kill you instantly.
If you get anywhere close, he kills you.
If you get in the green
I
circle,
thought he started draining your health.
if you get in the green circle, he drains your health. If you're inside the green circle on top of him, he'll instantly kill you.
Oh, wow.
As far as I've seen, at least in the easy and normal, it takes you down takes 75% of your health away.
And that's the other thing I think they're pushing for that game is difficulties.
Oh yeah.
They don't have
Because
any?
they do.
They do.
It's easy, normal, expert,
Hard.
and then hard, and then the best one, unfair.
Unfair?
Literally, Nalagag and I found this out. And surprisingly, we did pretty good. We went through half a level without, dying.
Half a level?
Half of the first room level without dying. The minions' health are like mini-boss health. Like, it takes 4, maybe 6 hits to kill a minion. And then you come up with the fact that if you try to use food on unfair, it says it doesn't do anything to your health. It stays. And sometimes I don't know if it's a glitch, but I tried it on my own, and it took health away from me when I ate chicken. So,
Well, in
I'm
the game there was poison food.
poison food, but it wasn't poison. It was like a regular food, and then you come over and eat it, and it goes, Valkyrie needs food badly. You can't eat. You can't eat because it doesn't do a thing to your health.
Wow. Well, it's named Unfair for a reason.
It's an awesome mode and something if you can sneak it into your friend's multiplayer game without them knowing.
I think it'd be a little better
Ugh.
with 4 people on the Unfair.
It would,
And you
but
get a
then
shit ton of gold.
you get a shit ton of gold on unfair. We went through like that half level and we had almost 12k.
What do you use gold for?
Buying unlocks for armor upgrades and unlocks for relics, or could they call them?
Yeah.
Relics. Nalagag has one that increases speed on his boots. I have boots that increase my speed and leave a trail of fire behind me and slows enemies in the fire.
Nice.
And then I have the one that saved our ass a bunch of times was the you put a black crystal down, and it draws all the enemies near the crystal to attack it. And when it attacks it and kills it, it explodes and takes them all with it.
Oh, nice.
So that's really good if you want to go kill the boss spawn areas.
Mm-hmm.
You kill them while they're distracted, and then they won't spawn any more minions. But yeah, I think Nalgag and I pretty much liked it. You could have so much fun replaying it because
not like God mode.
Not like actually, you know what? We had some fun in God mode.
We had some
come on.
fun.
We had some awesome times in God mode.
It wasn't that great of a game, but it was fun.
It's a good fuck around game. It's
Yes.
like if you can knock out fucking 2-3 matches a night with a couple of really your best buddies on the internet or something, and you want to make a quick little fucking video about it. Awesome. But I don't see it being a replay value unless Nalgag says, hey, do you want to go try it on Unfair or something like that.
So basically, if you see it during the Christmas sale, pick it up.
If you see it in the Christmas sale, pick it up. If you
don't pay full price.
Don't pay the full price. And full price is what, $19.99?
Yeah.
It's not that a lot,
$10. If you can get it for $9.99, get it. Anything that's higher than that, you're gonna have to really like the franchise.
Right.
Which I already do by playing it.
It's a good game. I feel like they had some launch bugs. That was about it. You couldn't join a game because the lobbies would crash.
The most funny thing was I read the reviews and so I was like, oh yeah, I haven't seen any bugs. Fucking me and Hal did manage to get we bugged the area. We couldn't find a key, so we couldn't continue the area.
Oh my goodness.
What we did, and I found out why, because I had that little bit recorded, just to look at it. There was no audio on it, but I had it recorded. When I threw my shield at the end of the level when we were trying to escape them coming at us, it blasted the key on the inside of the wall, which is why we couldn't find it.
Oh.
So,
but that shouldn't happen. So
it dropped the key, but it was so close to the wall that it goes over like a little bit when you drop it. So the key goes onto the wall, and you can't get it. There would have been no way to touch it because it's that much of a wall between it. So it was pretty fun, as long as you don't fuck it up and glitch it.
Yeah. Go back and forth 4 times to look for a key.
And then when you realize you can't, you just say, let's just stand inside death.
So overall, what would you give Gauntlet a rating from 1 to 10?
Who's first?
Now.
8.
8?
Yeah,
How?
it was a good game, but the problem was it was a little bit too short and you couldn't rebind your keys, which problems is for left-handed and for other people who like different binds.
Suggest that on the forums. I mean,
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
7.5 and half a chicken wing.
Half a chicken wing.
The half a chicken wing is simply because food should not take away your health. If anything, there should be an obesity meter, and the more food you eat, the more bigger your character is, the harder it gets hit.
You get slower.
The slower you walk, the harder you
You
breathe.
get slower. Oh, we forgot about the most important part about the Valkyrie, though. When you do its block, for some fucking reason, it lights up the entire area when you block. Her shield is sparkling, apparently, enough to make it light up the area.
Dan, your thoughts? What's your rating on it?
I'm with Hal, 7.5.
A chicken wing?
And a chicken wing?
I'd give it 2 chicken wings, maybe.
2 chicken wings?
Mine mainly
bucket.
comes from the fact that it's just so different from the original games that I loved that it was kind of, there's an adjustment period, and it was just, so... it would be something I would get on sale. I mean, I bought it full price because I like the franchise and wanted to see if it was going to be all that in a bag of chips, and it was all that, but the bag of chips were already opened and the Cookie Monster
So it's
took them.
stale.
Oh, I love your analogy. It should have been, though, I opened the bag of chips and there was a human finger in it. Like...
Oh, you found my finger!
Oh, shit!
Anyways.
Is there any other topics you want to bring up while we're here, or is that long enough?
That's long enough.
It's long enough, but I think we talked really good about it.
So, alright guys, until the next coffee talk, and I'm shooting this mosquito.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, sorry, we're going to do, like, our where we can find us and stuff.
Yeah,
I think we should.
where can we find us? I'm lost.
Okay, so you can find me at Toray's house next year, hopefully.
Yeah, like you were supposed to make it this year. You spent your
if
money on hookers and blow.
Only a little bit of blow. The hookers came from Dan.
I thought the blow came from Dan. He was like, with his nose, like a...
No. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's twitter.com at Halvanas. If you want to talk to me on YouTube or go check out my YouTube, it's youtube.com/Halvanas. And PSN and Xbox, it's Halvanas BLC. You can add me as a friend if you want.
Dan,
Twitter is EpicDanny01. YouTube is youtube.com/EpicDanny01. And
Faster.
that's it.
and Toray, YouTube, you're watching this, so you know my channel. Toray
at Twitter, Toray Twitch, twitch.tv/Toray.
Toray on Toray BLC on Twitch and Twitter, and Xbox and PlayStation. It's XTorayX. You want to add me there? I can use some friends to play Destiny on Xbox One.
Tor's just begging for friends. Please, I need friends.
I need to get on the forums and go, hey guys, anybody want to do this quest? I need any help. Because I don't have many friends on the, all my friends are on Vent and in, they're computer, PC friends. I don't have many console friends.
Yeah.
And you'll find me at a local bar getting drunk.
With his horn.
Yeah.
I'll be
Mr.
on top of
Stuck
Nalagag getting drunk.
At least this isn't stuck to my pants this time.
Yeah,
right, everybody.
But I got my lips caught in your zipper.
Anyways.
Later, everyone.
Peace out.
I'll you.